Hello everyone, welcome back to AutoTrend TV. I'm your Viprajesh again, and in this video today I would like to compare between the brand new Nissan Magnite compact SUV and the new third generation Hyundai i20. Both the Nissan Magnite and the i20 are very important products for Nissan India and Hyundai respectively, and both these cars are seeing similar kind of demand with the customers. However, the best part about both these cars is that both of them are available with two petrol engine options along with the option of an automatic transmission. We are going to compare both these cars variant by variant according to specification, features and prices. Before we start with the comparison, let's talk about the dimensions and capacity. In terms of length, both the i20 and the Nissan Magnite are almost similar, and the interior space too is almost the same. However, the Nissan Magnite has a larger boot capacity at 336 litres, whereas the i20 gets a 311 litre boot space. The Nissan Magnite additionally gets 60-40 split folding function for the rear seats on the XV and XV Premium variants with the naturally aspirated engine. However, this feature is standard across the turbo range starting from the XL variant itself. On the other hand, the Hyundai i20 does not get 60-40 split folding rear seats even on the top spec Asta optional variant. The Nissan Magnite, additionally being a compact SUV, gets 205 mm of maximum ground clearance, whereas the Hyundai i20 gets only around 170 mm of ground clearance. In terms of interior, the Nissan Magnite gets a rather simple layout with the center console slightly tilted towards the driver. The overall interior quality may not be great. That said, it is very easy to use and easy to get comfortable in. All the variants of the Nissan Magnite get a dual tone beige and black interior theme except for the top spec XV Premium variant. The XV Premium variant alone gets an all black cabin with slightly better quality fabric seats. The Hyundai i20 on the other hand offers an all-black cabin across all the variants, and the design itself is quite modern with horizontal slats running across the width of the dashboard and even on the door pads. The instrument cluster and the infotainment system seem to be connected together, and the overall material quality seems to be top-notch. That said, the Hyundai i20 does not get any sort of soft touch padding on the doors, whereas the Nissan Magnite gets fabric padding on the doors as standard from the entry-level XE variant itself. First, let's start with the entry-level basic variants. The Nissan Magnite range starts from the entry-level XE variant with the 1-litre 3-cylinder 72 PS naturally aspirated petrol engine, and this variant is squarely aimed at compact hatchback buyers with a really shocking price tag of Rs 5.45 lakh ex-showroom. This entry-level XE variant though is not available with the turbocharged petrol engine, and at this price point, it is pointless to compare against the Magna variant of the i20. The Magna is the base variant of the i20 range, and similarly is not available with the turbocharged petrol engine and instead gets 1.2-litre 4-cylinder Kappa petrol engine which produces 83 PS of maximum power. This variant though is priced at Rs 6.79 lakh ex-showroom, and in terms of equipment it can be compared with the XL variant of the Nissan Magnite. Common features on the Nissan Magnite XL and the Hyundai i20 Magna include all 4 power windows with electric adjustable ORVMs, a 2-DIN audio system, remote central locking, and reverse parking sensors. Compared to the Nissan Magnite, the i20 Magna variant offers additional features such as projector fog lamps, tilt and telescopic adjustable steering wheel, rear AC vents, and a more sophisticated MID instrument cluster as against to the plain LCD ones seen on the Nissan Magnite entry-level variants. The i20 also offers 15-inch steel wheels with wheel covers as standard on the entry-level variants as well. However, one thing to be noted is that the Nissan Magnite offers 16-inch steel wheels as standard from the entry-level XE variant itself, along with functional roof rails which can hold up to 50 kilos of weight, rear windshield wiper washer and defogger, and rear adjustable headrests. The XL variant also offers full wheel covers with 16-inch steel wheels. The Nissan Magnite XL variant also comes as standard with automatic climate control and auto-folding ORVMs. Additionally, the Turbo Petrol XL variant also adds 60-40 split folding rear seat and a rear center armrest. Despite offering a lot more standard features on the entry-level variant itself, the Nissan Magnite XL is priced at Rs 5.99 lakh only for the naturally aspirated engine, and even the 100 PS 1-litre turbocharged petrol engine version costs Rs 6.99 lakh ex-showroom with a 5-speed manual gearbox. The turbocharged XL variant also has the option of a CVT automatic gearbox, which is priced at Rs 7.89 lakh ex-showroom. In terms of safety features, apart from dual airbags, ABS, EBD, pre-tensioner equipped seatbelts, and engine immobilizer, which are common features on both these cars' base variants, the Nissan Magnite Turbo Manual and the Turbo CVT range come as standard with electronic stability program, traction control, hill hold assist, brake assist, and rollover mitigation. The The Nissan Magnite CVT range comes as standard with push-button start with smart key access as standard from the entry-level XL variant itself. The next variant in the Nissan Magnite's lineup is the XV, which can be compared to the Hyundai i20's sports variant. Common features on both these variants include a fully digital instrument cluster, 8-inch touchscreen infotainment system, LED DRLs and projector fog lamps. Both the cars also get a reverse parking camera along with height adjustable driver seat. The Hyundai i20 sports variant offers 16-inch steel wheels with wheel covers, whereas the Nissan Magnite XV variant itself offers 16-inch alloy wheels. The Hyundai i20 sports variant additionally offers automatic headlamps, a front armrest and rear AC vents. But still, the Nissan Magnite XV variant offers more practical features such as rear adjustable headrests, rear center armrest, automatic climate control, smart key access with push-button start, a better looking and detailed instrument cluster, rear windshield wiper washer and defogger, and alloy wheels. Despite being better spec'd, the Nissan Magnite XV naturally aspirated petrol variant is priced at Rs 6.68 lakh ex-showroom as against to Rs 7.59 lakh for the Hyundai i20 naturally aspirated sports variant. Comparatively, the turbocharged XV variant of the Nissan Magnite is available at Rs 7.68 lakh ex-showroom, which is just Rs 9,000 more than the sports variant of the Hyundai i20. The Hyundai i20 Sports Turbo variant on the other hand comes with a 6-speed IMT gearbox and is priced at Rs 8.79 lakh ex-showroom. However, the i20 Turbo Sports variant is not available with an automatic transmission. Only the naturally aspirated 1.2-litre sports variant comes with a CVT or IVT gearbox and is priced at Rs 8.59 lakh ex-showroom. Comparatively, the Nissan Magnite XV CVT Turbo variant is priced at Rs 8.58 lakh ex-showroom despite offering more features and more power. Finally comes the Nissan Magnite's XV Premium Top Spec variant, which can be compared to the Hyundai i20's Asta variant in terms of pricing. Common features on both these cars include a leather-wrapped steering wheel, leather-wrapped gear knob, front center armrest with rear AC vents, 16-inch alloy wheels, LED headlamps with LED fog lamps and LED DRLs, smart key access with push-button start, tire pressure monitoring system, and rear windshield wiper washer along with defogger. The Hyundai i20 Asta variant additionally offers features such as a super large 10.25-inch touchscreen infotainment system with 7 speakers from Bose including a subwoofer, Bluelink connectivity system with smartwatch compatibility, automatic headlamps and wireless charging. The Nissan Magnite XV Premium on the other hand offers additional features such as a 360-degree surround view camera, rear seat adjustable headrests with 60/40 split folding function, cruise control and roof rails. In terms of safety features, even on the almost top spec Asta variant, the Hyundai i20 does not get ESP traction control or 6 airbags, while also not offering rear adjustable headrests or a rear center armrest. The Nissan Magnite XV Premium on the other hand offers ESP traction control, hill hold, hydraulic brake assist, rollover mitigation as standard on the turbo variants. In terms of pricing, the Nissan Magnite naturally aspirated XV Premium top spec variant is priced at Rs 7.55 lakh ex-showroom, whereas the turbocharged manual variant is priced at Rs 8.45 lakh ex-showroom. The Hyundai i20 Asta 1.2-litre naturally aspirated variant on the other hand is priced at Rs 8.69 lakh ex-showroom, whereas the turbocharged IMT Asta variant of the i20 is priced at Rs 9.89 lakh ex-showroom. The Hyundai i20 Asta variant is available with an automatic transmission on both the naturally aspirated engine and the turbocharged engine. The naturally aspirated Asta automatic variant is priced at Rs 9.69 lakh ex-showroom, whereas the Asta Turbo DCT variant is priced at Rs 10.66 lakh ex-showroom. In comparison, the Nissan Magnite is available with a CVT automatic transmission only on the turbocharged engine version. The Nissan Magnite Turbo CVT XV Premium variant is priced at Rs 9.35 lakh ex-showroom, which is in fact 34,000 cheaper than the naturally aspirated CVT variant of the Hyundai i20 Asta. The Hyundai i20 offers an even more top-spec Asta optional variant, which adds further features such as cruise control, electric sunroof, an air purifier, rear adjustable headrests and a rear center armrest. ISOFIX child seat mounts are standard on the XV and the XV Premium variants of the Nissan Magnite, while also being standard on the XL variant of the turbocharged range. However, the Hyundai i20 offers ISOFIX child seat mounts only on the top-spec Asta optional variant. The naturally aspirated 1.2-litre Asta optional variant of the Hyundai i20 is priced at Rs 9.19 lakh ex-showroom, and the Asta optional turbocharged DCT variant is priced at Rs 11.17 lakh ex-showroom. The i20 Asta optional turbo variant is not available with an IMT or a manual gearbox. The Nissan Magnite XV Premium is available with an optional pack which adds the Nissan Connect app offering connected car features up to a certain level. The XV and the XV Premium variants of the Nissan Magnite are also available with an additional optional tech pack which can be availed for an extra 38,000 rupees and adds wireless charging, air purifier, high-end JBL speakers, ambient mood lighting, LED scuff plates and puddle lamps. Finally, talking about engine options, the Hyundai i20 is available with a 1.2-litre naturally aspirated 4-cylinder Kappa petrol engine which produces 83 PS of maximum power through either a 5-speed manual transmission or a CVT automatic gearbox. On the other hand, the 1-litre 3-cylinder naturally aspirated petrol engine of the Nissan Magnite may sound weak, producing just around 72 PS of maximum power through only a 5-speed manual transmission. However, for daily driving, the Nissan Magnite's 1-litre 3-cylinder petrol engine is just about decent. For additional performance, both these cars offer turbocharged petrol engines. The Hyundai i20 offers a 1-litre 3-cylinder turbocharged petrol engine which produces 120 PS of maximum power through either a 6-speed IMT gearbox or a 7-speed dual-clutch automatic transmission. The Nissan Magnite Turbo, on the other hand, gets a 1-litre 3-cylinder turbocharged petrol engine producing 100 PS of maximum power through a 5-speed manual transmission or a CVT automatic gearbox. So overall, if you want better practicality, more standard safety features and better value for money, but you are okay with average interior quality, then the Nissan Magnite makes more sense than the Hyundai i20. However, if you want best interior quality and a long list of features and you are willing to spend extra for that, while also preferring better ride and handling, then the Hyundai i20 should be your choice. Comparing spec by spec, the Nissan Magnite seems to be the best value for money deal, while also offering a number of standard safety features, despite being significantly more affordable than the Hyundai i20. Your final decision and choice depends on your requirements and needs. So do let me know in the comment section below what do you think about this comparison of the Nissan Magnite and the Hyundai i20. Which one would you choose? Let us know in the comment section below. Meanwhile, this is Viprajesh signing off. See you on another video. Thank you for watching.